Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander viewers should exercise caution when watching this program, as it may contain images of deceased persons.
Beni Bjah is a hip-hop artist who brings issues about Australian minorities to the surface. Initially losing touch with his culture, Beni is now able to communicate his pride and his identity through his music. As an award-winning artist, Beni has been able to inspire others to follow their passion.
They'd rather compensate us than give us recognition. In other words, they'd rather buy you out of your tradition. Because when you recognise, that's how your culture survives. Many millenniums and thousands of tribes around the fire.
I grew up in WA. My mum's from Noongar down in Narrogin, but I grew up in South Australia, over in Adelaide, lived there for a few years and then come to WA back and forth, but altogether I went to about 20 schools. But yeah, now Wodjak country in WA is where I stay. Music's always been part of my life, so really I got into it at a young age. My mum was always playing music and that, but I really got me into it, and I could relate to it, I suppose. It really gave me an identity when I was about 13 or 14 when I moved to WA. And I met all my boys and that over in Belmont, and we used to start listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg and all that, and it just really gave me an identity and something I could relate to. Growing up as a young black fella in Australia, but you don't really have much to relate to, and just the struggles and the stories they spoke about I could just really relate to, and I felt like that was me. And Survivor's my life story, and he just really sat down with me and like really shaped the whole album to my life, I suppose, in a way. The process I went through to write Survivor was, it's a hard one. It's probably, to sum it all up, I'd say anxious. But it wasn't really a process, but for myself, when I write, I just write to get stuff off my chest. And the whole process is probably like 30 years in the making, my whole lifetime.
Time for recognition.
The WAM Song of the Year is a West Australian songwriting competition. So the WAM Awards are more like, they're all about sort of industry profile, but Song of the Year is actually about songwriting. So it's about valuing the craft rather than someone's profile as an artist. So it's a really important competition because anyone can enter, and it also means anyone can be recognised for their work if they're West Australian and they're writing contemporary music.
When Beni won the WAM Song of the Year, I was in Nicaragua on the other side of the world, travelling with my partner, and I just woke up in my dorm and just checked my laptop, and I just saw it unfold before my eyes. It was awesome. Yeah, it was an amazing experience to be on the other side of the world and be able to share that with him as it was going on. And I rang him up straight afterwards and had a great chat with him about it. So yeah, man, it was amazing to be a part of.
We've always wanted to encourage more diversity. It's something we always aim for. I think what's great about Beni's win is that it's really provided a lot of recognition for Indigenous music in West Australia, and also his music and the messages within his music and his song that won specifically, Survivor, which was an amazing track, very powerful, yeah.
It's not about me, it's about something bigger, and I feel it's a voice for other people, and I just want to be that voice for the 2 or 3 people in the corner, no matter what. It doesn't have to be black fellas, it could be like refugees, any minorities in this country, because like we're the most multicultural country in the world. But it wouldn't seem that way sometimes, yeah. Since I won the WAM, I've been performing probably a gig like every week or so, but it's been amazing. Like, I've got to get to places where I've never been before, like never been to Queensland, got to go over there and perform, got to go to Port Hedland and do some workshops for the kids up there. And like that's what I really like to do, is just to travel around Australia and just like do workshops with the kids and really empower them, and like hopefully do a show at the end of the week for the town or something and get the kids up there with me, because I'm getting too old for this.
It's all about understanding one's culture and being respectful of one's feelings. And together with that, we can move forward and have a positive Australia. We might have had a dark history, but best believe we've got a bright future.